guys, so today I'm doing another everyday makeup drawer video. It's been a while since I've done another one of these. Also, you can see me in the mirror there, so you're probably going to see my hands moving around because I talk with my hands a lot. I know it's super annoying, but it's just a habit, so I'm sorry about that. I have you on the top of my desk here right now. I feel like the top of my desk just looks really nice, and like the inside of my everyday makeup drawer looks really messy. Before we get into this, if you have not subscribed to my channel already, then please take a second, hit that subscribe button. I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you as a part of our little family here. With that being said, let's go ahead and get on into the everyday makeup drawer. First off, we have the Urban Decay Naked palette, which I recently got because they discontinued it. They sold it for like $27, I think. I've been wanting this for a long time. It's honestly just like, I don't know, it's like a piece of makeup history that I've heard about for so long, and I just never bought it until now because it was being discontinued and I was just like, I need it, which is probably what they wanted to happen, but you know, I'm a sucker for those things. So here's what she looks like on the inside. If you haven't seen the Naked palette on the inside, I'm sure you have, but maybe you haven't seen one that's this new because I just got it. I've only swatched it. I really do like the colors, and I feel like the color selection is a little bit more unique than some neutral palettes that I've seen. A palette that's just a variant shades of brown, that is not exciting to me, but I do think the Naked palette seems pretty exciting, so I'm excited to try it. That's gonna be my 1 month one palette. By the way, this little organizer thing my mom just gave me, it's just a file holder, so I mean you can get them anywhere. I don't know about this specific one. Obviously this is a little pin case that matches it. And I put my palettes in this. There's 3 slots, so I like to just pick 3 different palettes to have up here for the month or whatever, so that I have some variety. This is a face palette from Tarte. Be warned that the inside is metallic and it might kind of blind you a little bit. I'm sorry about that. So you get 8 blushes and 2 highlighters. I wish they would have left the highlighters out, to be honest. I don't really like them, but the blushes are really nice. You get this cool toned side, this warm toned side. I did have this out last month. I don't think I filmed it, but I think I only used the shade Concept. I don't think I used any of the other shades. Maybe like one other shade. I don't remember though. But I wanted to pull it out and use it a bit more. I used it so much when I first got it. And then this is one of the newer palettes in my collection, the Masquerade Mini by Juvia's Place. I love this palette, and I thought that it would be a fun pop of color with the Naked palette, you know, being so neutral. So these two especially, I haven't tried them yet on my eyes, so I'd love to pair those two with the Naked palette and kind of get a little pop of color on the lid, on the lower lash line, something like that, which you can do with any of these colors, and I think is super fun. And then the neutral side of it is fun too because they're more like orangey toned neutrals, if that makes sense. I think they're picking up a little bit more neutral on camera than they are in real life, but in real life to me they look very like orange, and they produce really beautiful warm toned looks, but I thought it'd be different enough and give me a little bit more color to play with. And then this little thing holds a bunch of liquid lipsticks and some lip crayon type things. Basically, recently I went through my lip products and I pulled out a bunch of stuff that I needed to get more use out of, and that's kind of what you're going to be seeing. I'll tell you if there's any exceptions. I think there are a couple, but for the most part this is all stuff that I just have either only worn like once or twice, or are just like older and I needed to wear them again because I haven't worn them in a while. First are these two from the Kathleen Lights Dream collection. This is Rev and Dreamy. I think I've worn them each a couple times, but I haven't worn them that much, so I really want to get some more use out of those. I have a bunch of ColourPop in here. There's 3 more of their liquid lipsticks. So we have Clueless, which is a matte liquid lipstick. This one is a bit older and I'm kind of worried it might be going bad. It has some like splotchiness in there, not sure how well you can see. I wanted to pull it out and kind of test it. We have the shade Magic Wand, which is a beautiful nude shade, and this one is kind of cracking a little bit. Again, not sure if it's gone bad or what, but I think the cracking might just be that it's like that I've used a lot of it or something, but I don't really know. Then we have the shade Alyssa, which is my favorite. It's an ultra satin lip, and this one is perfectly fine. It's a little bit newer. Then we have these 4 lippy sticks. So let's start with LBB. This is my first one. And it is a very beautiful kind of berry shade. I really like it, but I haven't worn it in a while, so I need to pull it back out. Then we have my favorite lippy sticks, which is Cami. It's a Matte X formula. I just love this formula. It is so nice. It looks a little beat up because I've been using it a lot. And then we have Lumiere, which is another Kathleen Lights collab. You can tell that I love Kathleen Lights. This is a beautiful color. And then I also have Contempo, which is kind of similar to Lumiere. I didn't realize how similar they were until I brought them home until I got them in the mail. But that's what that one looks like. Then we have Praline from e.l.f. This is the matte lip color. This thing likes to pop out, so that's what it looks like. The other one that I had of these went bad, so I'm a little worried about this one. I think it's because I got that one from my mom, the other one that went bad, and she stores her makeup in the bathroom, which is not a good idea if you want your makeup to last longer. The moisture and the change in temperature can definitely affect how long your makeup stays good, so I would highly recommend not keeping your makeup in a damp place. For lip gloss, I pulled out the Park Avenue Princess lip gloss from Tarte. It's a nice nude with some gold in it. Not sure if you can still get this, but it is a nice lip gloss. I don't know if it's worth the money, but it's nice. I got it in like a kit. And then this is the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in the shade Adorable. I recently got this for my birthday and I've only worn it like twice. No, I've only worn it once actually. So I definitely need to wear that more. Then this thing, I have recently changed the way that I do this again. So when I first had it, I was putting in the lip products that I was going to be using for the month, whatever ones would fit in here. And usually I'd only pull out like 2 or 3, so it just kind of looked weird. So then I changed it to, you know, just keeping a bunch of like prettier lipsticks that I liked the packaging of, which was fine. But it resulted in, you know, me using those lipsticks more than my other lipsticks, and it was just kind of weird. It just felt like wrong. I changed it again and just decided that I'm going to fill it up every month because otherwise it bothers me. So I'm going to put different lipsticks that I'm using in here for the month, and I'm going to have to find 12 that will fit in here that I can use. It's okay if I don't use every single lipstick that I have here. There's so many this month because I did pull out so many that I just haven't used enough or haven't used recently, and there were a lot of those, so that's why there's so many this month. But anyway, so first we have this Tarte lip paint in the shade of Wannabe. You can't really see it on there, but it is on there. It's just hard to see. It's this nice chocolatey brown shade. I don't like the formula of these at all. I got rid of my other one that came in the birthday set from last year. Yeah, last year. The one that was called Birthday Suit. I got rid of that one because I just did not like the formula, but this one I decided to keep because the color is so different to anything else I own. I might end up buying a different chocolatey brown. If you have any suggestions for a nice chocolate brown, preferably liquid lipstick, just because I like my more bold colors to be liquid preferably. But if you have a good option for that you like the formula of, let me know, because I might be replacing this, but for now I'm going to keep it because of the color. But yeah, I don't really like the formula on that one. It just, when I'm putting it on, and if I press my lips together before it's completely dried, it like transfers, which is what I usually do, but it completely like comes off of the lip that you originally put it on. And so if you like press your lips together at all while it's drying, it just looks really patchy and gross. So you have to like completely keep your lips open and like wait for it to dry, and then you can do whatever you want. But it's a frustrating process, and I know it's not that big of a deal, but like, if I can find something that's better that I don't have to like worry about that, then that would be great. Then I have these 2 mini Bite Amuse Bouche lipsticks. This one is in the shade Licorice. This I've only worn once, and I didn't wear it with a lip liner, which was pretty stupid, but it obviously like bled, and because it's a very like creamy formula, so it bled and I didn't really like it, but I'm gonna try wearing it with a lip liner and see how that works. And then we have the shade Chai, which is from the birthday set from this year, and it's a really beautiful nude shade. I like that it's creamy and it feels nice, and I don't like have to worry about lip lining or anything like that because it is a nude. Then I have this mini Urban Decay Vice lipstick. It's really pretty. This is in the shade Double Crossed. It's from a kit that I got for Christmas. It's this really pretty like deep kind of burgundy purple, but it has like glitter in it, and not really sure how I feel about that. I've worn it once, and again I need to wear it more and figure out how I feel about it. Then we have this Milani lipstick in the shade Matte Naked. This was my favorite lipstick for the longest time. I mean, I don't know. It's so hard to pick now because I have so many to choose from, but at the time, I mean, I had a few to choose from, but not as many as I do now, and obviously you can see I have worn it quite a bit, and I used to wear this like every day after I first got it. I could not stop wearing it. It was so pretty. I mean, it is so pretty, and it feels so nice, and it looks nice, and it's a really like comfortable matte formula. I really love those. That one is really good, but I just haven't worn it in quite a long time, so, and it is getting older, so I would like to use it a little bit more. Then we have the Too Faced, what is this called? The Peach lipstick. It doesn't really say what the name of the actual lipstick is, but it's in the shade Drunk Dial, and oh my god, first of all, can we just appreciate the packaging of this? Oh my god, this is so pretty. Anyway, this is what it looks like. I got it for Christmas and I have worn it once, so I really need to wear it again. That's why it's in here. But the once that I did wear it, it was raining and like I was eating, and it still like stayed on really well, and it didn't bleed or anything. I didn't wear, well actually I think I did wear a lip liner maybe. I'm not really sure, but I definitely need to pull it out and wear it again. This is the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani lipstick in the shade Firebird. This was a limited edition line, but you still can get this shade. It's just in the regular Vice packaging instead of this packaging, and that's what it looks like. It's so beautiful, although I messed up the tip of it a little bit. It's so embarrassing and sad, but honestly, I have worn this a total of 2 times, I believe. Yeah, and I've had it for a couple years now. So that is unacceptable. This needs to get worn. I loved it the 2 times that I did wear it, but I definitely need to wear it more because that is just sad, and I feel like it's gonna go bad, and I'm gonna be really sad because I haven't worn it very much, and that's my fault. I'm such an idiot. Then we have a little mini NYX Liquid Suede liquid lipstick. Oh, where is the shade name? In Soft Spoken. I really like this shade, and I've only worn it once, so need to wear it more. This is another thing I've only worn once. Ooh, I love this packaging. This is the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Wifey. Which, can I just say, if you have not watched Shane Dawson's series with Jeffree Star, you need to watch it. If you have any sort of feelings towards him, I suggest that you watch it just to kind of get the full story. Whether or not you change your mind or whatever you think of Jeffree, that's your opinion. But me personally, let me set this down because my hand is getting tired. I think I said when I first got this that I was like, oh well, my mom got it for me, but I don't like Jeffree and blah 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 blah, etc etc. And you know, I will admit that I was wrong. I'm the first person to admit when I'm wrong, and I was wrong. I was wrong about Jeffree. I mean, I didn't want to admit it at first. Like, when I first started watching the series, I was just like, I'm just watching for Shane, because I like Shane. But as I got into, like, the 2nd episode or something, I was just like, you know what? I think I might be wrong here, guys. I really didn't like Jeffree for a long time. It wasn't so much about, the racist stuff in the past, because I was like, you know, that was a long time ago. But the reason I didn't like him is just because I would see his Snapchats, I would see his little rants and like all of this stuff, and I just thought he was really rude, to be honest. Seeing him in Shane Dawson's series kind of changed my mind about that, just because I have been in pain before and I've been a rude person because of that, and I have said things that I regret and done things that I regret, and just I acted like a really mean, awful person when I was in a lot of pain, and I've grown from that. I know how to deal with pain better now, so it's no excuse to treat anybody like that. I guess I just don't see him as like the monster that I thought he was originally, or not like a monster, but just like, I just thought he was a really rude person, and I don't think that that's the case. I think it's just him kind of protecting himself. Again, that doesn't make it right, and I feel like he should grow from it and try to be better, and I think he is. I think if you watch his channel at all, or if you follow him, then you'll kind of see that I feel like he is starting to change a little bit and to not do that so much. It's a hard change to make. Like, after, you know, years of fighting back as your defense, it's hard to make that change to, you know, and not take things that way. So I totally get that he might not be perfect, and that's fine. And I actually subscribe to him now, and I watch him. I actually really like him. Like, I don't think that he's a bad person at all. I think he's a really good person, a kind-hearted person, and I totally misjudged him. And so the fact that I was like, oh, well, I don't like Jeffree, but I'll use this because, you know, my mom got it, but I would never buy from Jeffree. Well, that has completely changed, and I am sorry that, like, I ever thought that way, I guess. I feel stupid because I was like, I don't know, I didn't really give him the benefit of the doubt, I guess. Definitely watch that series. But yeah, I think I probably will be buying from Jeffree in the future. Probably not anytime soon because, you know, it's pricey, but at some point. Anyway, next we have the MAC lipstick in Pink Plaid, which is another one of my favorite lipsticks, and I just haven't pulled it out in a while, so I want to pull it back out. Please focus. I want to pull it back out and show it some more love. Then we have these two from Wet n Wild. Ugh, I'm not going to take them out because it's, you see how that got all messy? It's because the freaking things are up, and it's annoying. So anyway, we have these shades of Mauve out of here and 24 karat gold, and they're both really pretty, and I wanted to pull them out and use them again. So that is all of that. Finally, get on into the actual drawer. Okay, so for the actual drawer, I'm so sorry if this is shaky, but my little not tripod, it's this little thing that holds my phone when I film normally doesn't really work for this because it clips onto a desk. I couldn't really get it to where it looked right, so hopefully this isn't too shaky. I will try to figure out a better system. I don't really know how to do it, but anyway, I'm gonna sit down and we can go a little more in depth with this. So first of all, over here, oh, I also have this out for some reason. Okay. So first of all, over here, we have all of the lipsticks that either I'm considering decluttering or that I just haven't worn yet. So like this, I have not worn yet. I got it for my birthday. This I got recently and haven't worn yet. So this is one I'm considering decluttering, but it's a bunch of stuff and I don't really want to go through it all. But basically it's just that and a bunch of samples back here. We're starting up here this time. So first we have the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I'm trying to use this up. And also for face primer I have the Coola Mineral Sunscreen BB Cream. It's not really a BB cream. It doesn't have like any tint to it, but it is a nice kind of like smoothing primer with sunscreen in it. So I have it in there. Got it in a Birchbox, and I actually really want to get the full size of this, so if I can get through some more primers, then I definitely will. This is another primer. Oh my god, this is the Oil Mattifier from Mary Kay, and I've only tried it once, so I don't really know. Then I have the L'Oreal True Match in White Ivory W2 for my foundation this month. It might be a little bit light for me, but we'll see. And I also have the Mary Kay CC Cream in the shade Very Light, because I'm very pale. So this is for when I want more coverage, and this is just a light little, you know, CC cream. Then up here I have the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I have the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Concealer. I'm going to try to use that up before I break into my other concealer. Then I have the e.l.f. Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer, which I'm trying to use up. The Arrow Enhance eyeliner, which I got in a Birchbox, and it's just this really nice, like, light pink shade. I also have this L'Oreal So Kiss-A-Me liner, which I need to use up because it's getting old. And then this Too Faced Shadow Insurance for if I need my eye makeup to last a little bit longer. Up here we have the e.l.f. bronzer palette, which I'm trying to hit pan on that lightest shade in the top left corner. I wish I could point. I have this Avon True Color, what is this called? Contour stick. I really like this actually. I got it because my sister is doing Avon now, so I got it to support her, but yeah, I really like the contour, and like the highlighting side isn't bad either for if you like a matte highlight. Then I have the Benefit Highbrow just to help me clean up my brows a little bit sometimes. I have the Goof Proof Brow Pencil from Benefit in the shade 3. And I have the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray, which I picked up. I've had it in last month, and I decided to keep it in for a little bit longer to get a little more use out of it and see kind of more of my thoughts about it, because I used it with, you know, one combination of foundations. So I want to see how it works with other foundations. Then we have a couple of lip liners. This is the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Copenhagen. And I also have the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Chi Chi. I have these two powders, which I'm trying to use up, the e.l.f. HD powder and the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte setting powder in, well, it's not setting powder, it's a powder foundation, but I use it as setting powder in the shade 100 Porcelain, trying to use both of those up. Then in here I have, I'm not going to spoil this because I'm so close to finishing it up, which I guess is kind of spoiling it, but I'm not going to show you yet because I'm going to do my Project Pan update probably for my video on Friday. So this is the Tarte highlighter in Enthused. Then we have the Tarte Dazed Cheek Stain, which I will show you. It is also in my Project Pan. I just added it to my Project Pan, so I haven't gotten that much progress on it. Then I have this liquid highlighter from Becca, which I'm going to be using with that highlighter. And like I said, this one is really close to being done, so that's why I added another highlighter in and this liquid one. This is the shade Opal. And then we have a little mini NARS Orgasm blush. So that is what that looks like. And I have only used this like once or twice, so I really want to get some more use out of it. And then this is one of my favorite highlighters, if not my favorite highlighter of all time. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. And back here, it's kind of hidden by this, I have some single eyeshadows and glitters. So I have the ColourPop single eyeshadow in Eye Candy and in Game Face, a nice copper shade. I thought that those would pair well with the Naked, and as well as these different glitters. I have Kitten Karma, Diamond Dust, and Rose Gold Retro from Stila. Then we have the Bubblegum Lip Scrub from Blush, which I'm trying to use up. The Burt's Bees Lip Balm in Vanilla Bean. And I have this NARS lipstick in Reclusion, which I am also trying to use up, but with all the other lip products that I have that I'm trying to use more, it's been a little slow going, but that's what it looks like right now. I have the Infallible Pro Matte Gloss, which I thought was going to be more like a lip gloss, but it's actually kind of more like a satin liquid lip, so I'm gonna have to try it on its own. I tried it once by itself, but it didn't really work. Or no, I tried it once with something else, but it didn't really work. And I have the shade Cruella from NARS, which I need to use more. I have this little Bite Beauty lip duo, which is one of my oldest lipsticks. I did nick the end of this one, but this is Tangerine and Lingonberry. I really like this. I need to use it more, which is why it is in here. Then I have this Bite lipstick in Glacé. Then this Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick in the shade Out Loud, which I love this shade so much. I've worn this like 3 or 4 times now, and I just want to wear it a bit more because I love it. And that is it. That's my whole makeup drawer. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry about the not so great camera work. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'll try to figure out a better setup, like I said, but thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all in my next video.